Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So, today we're going to do a soul message, a higher self message. All my readings are timeless. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and not try to force a story to fit your narrative, okay? If you feel called to book a person with me, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, so the main download I was getting for you guys, I don't know if you use crystals in meditation or in your spiritual practices, but I was getting heavily I was seeing a version of yourself that was covered in clear crystals. I would say clear quartz or moonstone or selenite or phenakite or something like that, embedded in your arms and stuff like that. It could just be a version of you, like your higher self, or how you view your higher self, how take it how it resonates for you. I also been channeling the color yellow a lot. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I even lit a yellow candle for you guys today. I can't show it to you because of how my setup is, but I lit a yellow candle for you guys because it was I don't know, the color yellow is very important. It could just be that your solar plexus is clearing out. Just look up spiritual meanings behind the color yellow. Maybe something will resonate with you there, but we're gonna just jump straight into it. Those were just the random downloads I got for today. Like I said in the other two readings, I know they were a little hard to hear me because I have a new microphone. I think I finally got my microphone set up the way I need to. Um, my channels and downloads are coming in differently. I'm gonna get more visions and stuff, so I need to start writing them down too, because yeah. But let's get straight into it. So. Whew, okay. We have Divine Feminine number 31. Okay, that number could be significant for you. Could be Pisces. You could be 31 years old. Okay, and we have Inward Revolution on the bottom. So your Divine Feminine energy could be coming up. I was still kind of getting the energy from the love reading that I did about that person that you have to cut off. I was still kind of feeling that energy, but we'll see what comes up today, okay? So, Divine Feminine, shine your inner light on your desires. Look beyond the obvious and the superficial into the heart of a matter. Peer deeper into the hidden and explore the mysterious. Remember your vast potential and the unlimited possibilities available to you. It is time to trust your intuition, your inner voice, and your instincts. This may also be a time for stillness for you, for there are unseen forces at work orchestrating the whole universe to bring intense and beautiful experiences to your life. Allow yourself to receive all that you want. You are the mother of all that you create. Nurture yourself and all that flows within and around you. There may be an impending marriage or birth around you, either physically or symbolically. The divine feminine wants you to know that there's always enough to go around. Abundance is all. Abundance is everywhere. Embrace joy. Yeah, I was telling you guys I forgot to say this too. I was picking up on Isis and Osiris energy. They are twin flames. They are divine counterparts. And I don't know much on it. I'm still studying that stuff. So many things I'm trying to study at work once. So I'm trying to take my time. But I was picking up on that heavy in the love reading too, because we had the high priestess and the Hierophant come out, and for me, that's literally up there. They're 5D cells, married, been together for centuries, many lifetimes. It's the higher version of the Emperor and Empress, and that's just divine level. And I was picking up on that heavy, and I've been getting that for the past couple of days, like Isis and Osiris. So if you want to look up their story, look up the history behind that, I would say so, because that's significant for you guys. I do see a lot of you coming into union with your person this year. So, or whatever time you find this reading, but I do see that heavily. Okay, so we have Inward Revolution, the way of your heart. You are always moving forward, even when you feel like you are going backward. Your path may seem to go up and down or inward and outward. The spiral is a symbol of your spiritual journey. It represents the cyclical adventure in your heart center. You will continually revisit aspects of your life to bring you to a deeper understanding. Difficulties and challenges can command a greater focus as they help to build bigger and better dreams and desires. Each cycle of life is an important stepping stone that expands into the next. Your life will only feel authentic when you come to your own conclusions, and inward revolution will open you to the wisdom of your soul. It is a path we must all take to truly know and love ourselves. From this place, we move outward back into the world, empowered with our soul's wisdom. You are worthy of all you desire, no matter where you are in in your spiral. All right, let's see where this reading is leading us today. I feel like a lot of you are just having this really deep awakening within yourself, channeling your feminine energy, channeling your higher self. You might not even realize like you're talking to your higher self. You are your higher self, but you're having way more conversations within yourself and bringing that into the 3D. Okay, like really embodying your higher self, your divine feminine energy, that nurture, that care. So let's see. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups reversed and we have the Four of Cups. Thank you. Have the Emperor. Have heavy Aries in your chart. Have the Two of Swords. There's too many. Okay. Have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy to the Ten of Wands. Okay. The Hangman, Pisces energy. The Tower. Okay. Okay. The Tower, Scorpio energy. The Sun, Leo energy. You have any of those heavily in your chart. The Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and Judgment. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Ten of Swords. It may feel like things aren't moving, but they are moving. You might not feel like you're about to get the sun, but the sun is about to shine on you. Okay, that might be why yellow was so heavy in the energy. Okay, you might need to go out. I know it's wintertime, and at least in the US, but and it's a little cold outside. But if there is a day where the sun does come out, go ahead and get a little bit of sun. But that might be why yellow is significant. Like everything is about to go. You're about to have like a huge judgment call. Yeah, the high priestess, listening to your intuition, listening to your higher self. There's a opportunity being presented here once you fully walk away from something. And like I said, we had I don't remember which reading it was. It might have been in general, but the Ace of Cups came out in the reverse in that reading too. And it was giving like you finally realize you aren't living up to your fullest potential. You're not doing what you really want to do, and you're walking away and stepping away from that. Okay. It's just time to step back, like the Oracle said, like stillness. Okay, it might just be a time for you to let spirit, just like your spirit guys, your spirit team, do the work for you right now. Okay, I don't know if you haven't watched the general or the love reading. I took like a 2 week break. I didn't mean to, but spirit was telling me like force me into rest. Like my microphone broke, I had to get a new microphone. That's why I was struggling with the microphone. Um, and now my downloads, my channels, my spiritual gifts are heightened as I took that rest. And I didn't do that much. Like I slept so much. I slept so much. I read, books. I watched some of my favorite shows. Like I didn't do like a lot, but I did take a minute of rest. I took a vacation from my job, everything. And now my channeling, my spiritual gifts are coming to me in a different way, a more awakened way, which I'm grateful for. I'm blessed for. And that's what this feels like. So that might mean that you need to take a break. If you didn't get to take one during the holidays, if you celebrate the holidays, maybe you need to, if you have PTO, go ahead and just put that in. Even if you're just staying home, cleaning the house, just reading, watching, like I said, watching your favorite shows, not even even having to go anywhere, but just doing something where you have silence and stillness and rest for yourself. It's a heavy energy here, but let's see. So we have the Ace of Cups, in the soul message. Spirit, please clarify that. Please clarify the Ace of Cups reverse. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. The King of Wands. Justice reversed. We have heavy Libra in your chart. The Nine of Cups. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. The Seven of Swords. The Five of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're in your head a lot. The King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Cups. When you're walking into this new era of your life, this new chapter, okay, there's a fearlessness that needs to come with you. There's a fearlessness that you have to have within yourself at this time. It feels like when you really truly step into your power, whatever that is, whether you're like doing art and you're stepping fully and truly into your art. I was saying this in another reading, like taking an hour to learn how to draw or just practice writing your screenplay, writing your book, you know, sitting at your sewing machine, whatever it is, practicing. Like if you want to be on YouTube and make content, like practicing. Like when I first started my channel, I did 2 readings of practice, like dialogue, seeing how I sound, all that stuff. Like it could be an energy of that. Okay. And it's like once you step into that fully, everything is going to align with the Knight of Cups. But there's a confidence that you have to have. This is about like union with self, coming into union with Soul Tribe as well with the Three of Cups. Like whenever you fit, like I don't want to say fix, but whenever you really like step into knowing that there's so many things I want to learn, there's so many ways I want to grow. How do I nurture myself? How do I care for myself through this? Okay, it feels like as soon as you realize that there's no fear and you just go for it, you take that leap of faith. It's like full energy. You could have heavy Aries in your chart, but it's like when you fully step in and get yourself out of this loop of, and I said this in another reading too recently. So like the energies are just like consistently going together. But once you just say, F it, I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna just buy those art supplies. I'm gonna just start going for those jogs every day. But I'm, maybe like a brisk walk, even though it's like cold outside. You're not gonna walk too long, but you're just gonna put yourself out there. And it doesn't even feel like having to like sign up for like a gym membership or anything like that. But just, yeah, the high priest is just listening to what your higher self is trying to tell you at this time. Like really like hearing what your soul is calling you to do, feeling it as well, because you're realizing that you're taking a look around at your life and you're realizing what have I been doing. Like it's like you're finally looking up and realizing like this isn't the life I envisioned for myself, and now it's time for change. So I feel like your soul is like, I'm like, you're waking up to what your soul has always wanted you to wake up to. And it feels like as soon as you take those few days or whatever it is for yourself, you're really going to see like the vision. You're really going to like know exactly where to take that first step, because you see now that like you were living in a lie with the Moon in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is a lot of like mental, like telling yourself like I have to stay here, I have to do this, kind of like passing over with the Knight of Swords, like rushing over those intuitive hits, okay, and like putting yourself in like this loop of like, oh, this is how everything is supposed to be. I'm supposed to live my life like this. Like this is like I use the American dream as an example in one of the readings. I can't remember which one, where I said like you felt like you after high school you had to go straight to college, and then you marry your high school or college sweetheart, and you get the career, you buy the house, you have the kids, you get the car, but like where's your hobbies? Like, when do you find the time to read? When do you find the time to paint? When do you find the time to do the things that you're passionate about? Yeah, you got that degree so you can have a good job, but where does your passion lie? And it feels like you're waking up to that passion. Okay, you're waking up to union with your soul, with your higher self. Like, you're waking up to, like, okay, this is what we were always meant to do, this is where we were always meant to be. And as you step into that, like I said, there's a fearlessness that has to come with that Eight of Swords to the King of Wands. Like, whatever you were holding yourself back from, this feels like a version of yourself that you really know about, or like maybe you and your like best friend, like you only show your best friend and yourself this side of you. It feels like, to say, like, if you were to become a content creator, putting that version of yourself out there to the world, that fearlessness, it's going to get you the subscribers, it's going to get you the followers, it's going to get you the money to make the money off the things that you like to do. It's going to make you like boost up in your content creation, boost up in your art, boost up in like whatever you're trying to do. Like, I channeled architecture the other day, and I think I said that in another reading, but that's coming back to me now. Like, it's just something about stepping into your dreams, stepping into your soul's purpose fearlessly, not being afraid, not being in your head anymore. It feels like you had a huge mental block, like talking down to yourself. You could be, I'm not a doctor, but you could be diagnosed with like anxiety and depression. And you might have let that just like control you for a long time. Maybe you recalibrated your meds and now like you're seeing something clearly. Maybe you found a more natural way to handle those things, even meditating. I know meditation helps for me a lot. But there's something that you're awakening to, and it's beautiful. Like, I see your whole mind changing. I see you like just taking a moment to like look around and reevaluate your life and be like, hey, I have to do something different now. Like, I just have to. Like, I can't keep doing anything like this anymore. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It's what I'm getting. I know that was a long channel for one card. That was a long channel. And how to get into alignment, we have the Four of Cups. Spirit, please clarify the Four of Cups reverse for me. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. And then we have the Ten of Cups. We have the King of Swords. The Ten of Wands reverse, the Five of Cups reverse, Death, Scorpio energy. The Two of Cups. The Three of Wands. And the Five of Cups reverse. And the Four of Wands. When you step into this, like when you step into your soul's purpose, your soul's true journey, right? Like when you have this epiphany, when you really look up and see, I'm meant to be doing this lifetime, there's something that can't come with you. And you have to have an honest conversation. And like I said, I channeled that in the love reading. Like the love reading went like completely left. About a karmic friendship that you had to let go of. Like this person wasn't like, if you guys aren't in union with your divine counterpart, like once you get into union with your divine counterpart, you have this friend who's just like, I don't know, it's jealousy, something there. But if that resonates with you a little bit, like if you had an inkling about somebody at the time of this reading, go watch the most recent love reading that I did for January 2025. It's the first one. This just feels to me like it feels like letting go of one soulmate and healing from one soulmate and then like moving on. Look, I didn't even see the Queen of Wands there. I like completely skipped over it, and then we have the King of Wands here too. Um, this is about stepping away from one person. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. I didn't even realize the Eight of Cups was there either. Because something like, yeah, the Six of Cups. This could be someone that you've known for many lifetimes or just known since childhood. Yeah, the High Priestess. Follow your intuition on it. How you get into alignment is when this opportunity arises for you. Okay, there's someone that's not in alignment, that is not meant to come with you. They are not vibrating on the same like frequency as you. And it could also be like you just leaving behind like a job or something. But we have two tens here. We have the Ten of Wands reverse and we have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups reverse is could just be like you're releasing anything that doesn't bring you any fulfillment, where you know it's not a part of like your end goal, your ultimate happiness. Okay, like the Ten of Cups is known as like the happily ever after card. It's known as like the mini sun card. Okay, this is like your emotional balance and your peace. And if it doesn't resonate with that, like if it feels out of alignment, like I see you cutting it off because you know with the King of Pentacles there's to the King of Swords, you know that you are going to be majorly abundant. I keep breaking on the High Priestess. They're literally saying like just really be in tune with your soul, with your higher self, like really be in tune with your spirit guides because they're like leading you towards this new beginning. But there's going to be energies that you have to cut off, whether it's other people, a spouse, a significant other, moving, changing jobs, whatever it is for you. It's going to be something that is not on your frequency anymore. It's like a low vibrational energy. And just spirit wants you to be very aware of that you're going to have an open and honest conversation, or just like being open and honest with yourself to be like, hey, I'm just not happy anymore, or like I just can't do this anymore. If you have enough money like saved up to just like quit and then just like focus on your goals. I know we're going through like a hard time in this day and age, but if you have the money, like I see your higher self telling you like it's going to be okay. Like you could take that break. You could dive deeply into your passions. If you have the resources to take that break, take that break. If you have the resources to just step away for a while, step away. Because there's so many things that's purging from your life that's not a part of your highest timeline right now. Like so many things. Oh, we didn't. I'm like a little paranoid about the microphone now. But yeah, I see you cutting somebody off, having a honest conversation. It could just be with yourself, but you're letting go of low vibrational things, and that's what how to get into alignment. When this new opportunity arises for you, when this epiphany moment happens, whatever it is, there's going to be energies and things that you have to leave behind. Okay? Really be honest with yourself, because whatever it is through your source in reverse is very healing once you release it and let it go. It's soul activation. We have the Emperor, Aries energy. Spirit, please clarify that for me. We have the Page of Cups and we have the Queen of Swords. We have a Judgment. The Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Strength, Leo energy, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords. You have to be your own provider with the Emperor in reverse. This isn't about being hostile or turning away from your masculine energy, because we have divine feminine right there as overall energy, and then we have the masculine energy in reverse. This is about you choosing to protect yourself and protect your light, and no more being in conflict with the masculine side of you, to be your provider, to be your protector. You know how to be your nurturer, but you can't ignore that side of you anymore. It's like really having like a sit down with your feminine and your masculine and really talking to your masculine side, like, hey, we have to protect us now. Oh, my phone going off. I don't know if you heard that by confirmation. Like, we have to protect us now. Wait, we can't depend on anyone, or anybody outside of ourselves. Like, yes, we have people that we depend on, but to get our life together, okay, it's like we have to be the ones to do. We have to father ourselves, is what this is giving me. and you have to make that call, because once you do and you get out of conflict with your masculine, okay, you're going to have a beautiful new opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. But you're in conflict with your masculine side for a long time, and it could be, yeah, it's like you muted your masculine side. You literally told him, like, no, you've had yourself shut down. You might have been very dependent on like masculines in the 3D, and now it's time for you to just give to yourself, really receive in your masculine energy, okay? Because like he's calling for you. He's like, hey, like, I got you, you know, because we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. We all have both sides, okay? No matter how you identify. Right now, you're very much in your feminine, like trying to nurture and care for yourself through this new like timeline that you're going through, but your masculine needs attention. Your masculine is like, I'm here to protect you, I got you, you know. And so it's like, when you're speaking to your higher self, just know that you are protected, you know, like you got this, really, like you really got this. But like, you've been in conflict with either a masculine in your life, or I'm mostly getting your masculine energy, but you've been in conflict with your masculine for a long time, and now it's like to bring in balance and peace within yourself. It's like how you say, like, there's like how they say about like black women, how we have to be hard, like we have to be the like masculine energy in our lives, and we don't know how to be soft, okay? It's like you were very much in your feminine, and now you don't know how to be like hardened in your, not hardened, but like in that balanced masculine energy of protection for yourself, you know. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like the opposite thing. And once you come out of conflict within your masculine energy, everything is going to align. So it might be an energy of just needing to meditate and see what the masculine side of yourself needs, okay? um there are readers out there who do like feminine and masculine energy readings. So if you know someone who does that, I would say get a reading with them so they can help you like align with that energy. And clearing the block, we have the Two of Swords. Spirit, clarify that for me. Thank you. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups, it's too many cards, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Keep getting 10. So you're at the end. The Empress, the Star. So that's Taurus, Aquarius energy, fixed sign energy. 10 of Pentacles. So we have what? How many tens? That's like all of them, I feel like. Yeah, we have 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. And the 7 of Wands. And the Moon. This is you with the Two of Swords in the reverse as the overall energy here. Saying goodbye to your old life. Releasing, shedding. Clearing the block is acknowledging that with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords for me is like your blind spot or not seeing something clearly. So when it's in the reverse, you're finally starting to see it clearly. This is you saying goodbye to your old life. This is you saying goodbye to a past life karmic cycle that you're clearing. Okay, this is a time for the Queen of Pentacles to really give to yourself, because we have the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress, right? And when you're on that journey from the Queens, you go from the Queen of Swords, no, the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. So you're going from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. You are finally in that energy of embodiment, of that nurture, like I said, that care, that abundance, that maturity, that just like that queen energy, right? And it just feels like now that you're getting to that point, it's time to release the past with the Six of Cups or the Four of Cups. See, I thought it was the Six of Cups, but it's the Four of Cups. Release the past, release the things that do not benefit you, and take that full cup, because we have the Four Cups reverse here. So the full cup that's being handed to you, it's time to take that and release the things that have been hurting you in regards of holding you back, with the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Wands reverse. You are the Empress, my love. You are. And you haven't been in your highest timeline, in your divine energy for a long. Oh, there's the Six of Cups. That's why I was like, I feel the Six of Cups. Can't even remember if I said that earlier. But this is you shedding that old life and stepping fully into your destiny. This is surrender. Okay, yeah, the Fool. What did I say? Taking that leap of faith, jumping into this new chapter fearlessly. Okay, this is you knowing and trusting that you are on the right path. You're doing everything right. Okay, the Three of Pentacles. You're building your whole life, building new friendships. Okay, but things that have been disappointing, things that have not been fulfilling. Okay, like we're letting that go. We're not going into this new year with baggage of the past and holding on to it. We're releasing it. We're letting it go. Okay, if there is someone in your energy who is, because I just saw the Emperor reverse again, if there is someone in your energy who has not been like the healthiest masculine, and they could just be embodying toxic masculine energy, take a look at how that's affecting you, and how do you set the boundary. Like I said, you have a disconnect with your masculine energy, and it could be because of an unhealthy masculine in your life. So really take a hard look at that, and see, like how to move forward with that. But how to clear a block is literally walking away from your old life and stepping into this new one, stepping into this new energy with your head held high. You coming into union with yourself. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, stepping into union with your soul family, soul tribe, divine counterpart. Because I told you guys I was feeling Isis and Osiris earlier, or the past few days. Okay, no more telling yourself that you can't have everything that you desire in this lifetime. You just have to go for it. And I feel like I sound like a broken record, because I feel like I've been saying that for so many readings now. But we have to let go of the things that no longer nurture us, that doesn't put us in our growth era. The Empress is about growth. Okay, the Empress goes from her soul, and she knows exactly what she wants to manifest. She knows exactly what she wants to do for her life, and she's a master manifester. It all comes to her as soon as she feels it with her soul, and she walks in that embodiment. Clearing the block is knowing that you are the Empress, you are the nurturer, you are a giver to yourself, you are your protector to yourself, and you can align with anything as long as you know that it is within your grasp, and know that it is a part of your destiny. And so you and your higher self are having a lot of conversations. So like I said, there's stillness that needs to happen. You need to really hear those messages, whether it's in meditations, dreams, whatever works for you. It's something there, and you're really truly waking up to it. Okay, I keep breaking on the Three of Cups. Like you're living in that truth. You're gonna have a huge celebration soon. Releasing the past, releasing those. This release. Okay, how to connect more deeply. We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy, and the Ten of Wands. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. I have the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, Death, the Sun, Leo energy, Scorpio energy with Death there, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Hangman, Pisces energy, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Okay. You cannot fear change. One, like I said, you have to step into this new era with confidence, with the Six of Wands, you are going to be very successful. Very successful. But we cannot fear change with death in the reverse, okay? You it feels like an energy of thinking that your spiritual gifts are a burden. They are not a burden, they're a blessing. You might not completely understand the downloads or the channels that you're getting right now, but it's all going to work out for you in the end. It's all going to be just like this beautiful thing for you. Because we have the Magician to the Ten of Wands. It feels heavy to be gifted on this level. It feels heavy. But at the same time, it's going to be very rewarding. You have the Six of Wands to the Sun, to the Two of Cups. Like, that's literally like everything. But if you continue to fear change, you put yourself in that block with that Ten of Wands. You have everything you need. Like, that's the main message of the Magician. You're a master manifestor. You have everything you need. You have the potential to have the sun, to have this healing, to have this growth, to have this happiness. But don't let the mental blocks get in the way of that. You have so much success on the other end of this. Like I said, celebration. Three of Cups spirit has been shown this throughout the reading the whole time. You have celebration, you have union, you have victory, okay? But don't slow down. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Don't slow yourself down. Don't psych yourself out. You've been doing great. Three of Swords in reverse. You've been healing. Doing everything you need to do. Your time is now, collective. And your soul is gearing you up and getting you ready. So prepare to get all those downloads. Okay, prepare to get all those messages from the divine. Okay, from your higher self, because it's happening. It's changing. Your life as you know it is going to be completely different. I don't know exactly when, like whenever you find this reading, it could be for you. But whenever that time comes, it's coming, okay? Like it's literally here already. It's just, are you going to be fearless enough to step into it and go towards your happiness? Are you willing to let go of the things that put you in a lack energy? Let go of those peoples, let go of those people, those jobs, whatever it is. If you have the means, do what you need to do. But there, like I said, there's an energy of stillness here. So there is going to be some time to meditate. Like I said, taking a few days off work, whatever you need to do. There is a stillness here. I feel like once you have that calm in your whole body, okay, you're going to hear that channel. You're going to hear that download. You're going to feel it. You're going to embody it, and then your whole life is just going to change. Advice for the collective. The Two of Wands, Two of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Devil reverse, Capricorn energy, the High Priestess, Pisces energy, and then we have the Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy. The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Come up with a solid plan before you completely detach with the Devil in a reverse, okay? Like I said, you and your higher self, y'all are having those conversations. Really listen to your intuition. Listen to your soul at this time, okay? Don't turn a blind eye to your happiness, okay? Don't turn a blind eye for anybody or anything or anyone. This is your life. And we have many lifetimes, but this is the one you're going to remember, right? So make sure you're living for you, okay? This is about choosing you, okay? You might have always put yourself like on the back burner for other people. Spirit wants you to detach from that. But before you do, with the Two of Wands, come up with a silent plan first, okay? Because they're saying not to like like I said, there's energy of stillness, but don't completely rush into this, okay? Because there's a lot of release that needs to happen. You have to gain so much independence first. So like I said, if you have the means, like I said, if you were like planning on quitting a job, if you have enough savings to get you over for 6 months to a year or something like that, do that. But make sure you have a plan. Like make sure like I'm going to do this, I'm going to study this, I'm going to get this and that and this. Like say you pay your rent off for a year, and you pay all your bills off for a year, and you focus on in that 1 year on being a content creator, being an artist, writing a book, whatever it is for you. Doing that trade school, whatever it is. Like just make sure you have a solid plan before you walk away from anything. You're going to get the downloads, you're going to get those intuitive hits with the high priestess there. Okay? I'm still getting the energy of like having to release someone and let somebody go. Like it's more, so for a lot of you, it's a person that is holding you back. And it doesn't have to be just a significant other. It could be a family member, it could be a friend. We did see the Three of Cups a lot throughout this reading, and it could be a friend. Like I said, I'm still getting the energy from the love reading that I did about that friend that there's like some form of jealousy there. But make sure you have a solid plan before you move on, because there's still like an imbalance there with the lovers in the reverse, because you need something more solid before you just say, oh, I'm going to quit my job. Like just make sure you have a plan. Don't ignore your dreams. Don't ignore what you want to do. Just make sure that you have a solid plan before you do anything drastic, is what I'm getting. Advice for the collective. Advice. Thank you. Am I consistently showing up? Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. And even when it feels uncomfortable, it takes guts and endless vision to stay consistent to your dreams. Today's soul action. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals. Then show up. I'm telling you, that was like perfect. That was perfect for what this reading was about. Like I said, take your time, write it out, come up with a plan. Advice for the collective. Thank you. I already know what card this is. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. I'm telling you, there is a karmic soulmate that needs to be let go of. I'm telling you. That's number 84. That number could be significant for you at this time. This person could be a Leo or Virgo. I think August 4th is Leo, yeah. Something could have happened this past December into January. And it could be leading up to like the month of March. But just take that for reference, okay? Okay. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnated on Earth now. And are playing out karmic relationships from Orion's time. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. So many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? What relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through conflict? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that this person is like a bad person. Like, we're all humans. Like I said, we're all just children trying to maneuver our way through life. This is someone like in your life who is like bothered by your happiness, but like you going towards that, I don't it I feel like it's the energy of them being triggered into it. I want to say it's friendly competition, but it doesn't start off that way. Or like this could be someone that you've always had friendly competition with, like, and I said this in the other reading, like you could have had friendly competition with somebody, but it wasn't always like friendly with them because they were always one step ahead, or they were always like they always beat you to the finish line in something, but you always saw it as friendly competition, but they saw it as like really real, like they had to beat you, like it was coming from an ego place when you were coming from like a soul led place. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a conversation that needs to be had with this person. Like, as you step away, and it could be really heavy on your heart. It could be very conflicting, within yourself. But I heavily get that you're supposed to like have a conversation with this person, or this person is supposed to like see you on the come up or something. It's like something there, and maybe I will have to do like a separate reading on it because if it comes up again, like if it comes up in the energy again, maybe I'll have to like pull cards like separately about this energy, this person. Advice for the collective. Advice. Have surrendered to the divine, and then we have emotions are running high. I believe we have a full moon coming up soon. It says full moon on the surrender card. A personal issue reaches resolution. Cancer energy. Take time to breathe out. A win-win outcome is forecasted. Libra energy. Communication is key. Gemini energy. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. A full moon in Capricorn. I feel like this has been a really long and karmic timeline for you guys that you're coming out of. Advice. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting to take it, so I'm going to. Deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learning through experiences, or experiencing depth. I don't think I've ever read this one, not that I can remember. Deep soul diving is number 80. So the month of August, or just a number 8 in general, could just be really important. The mystic wants to have a direct experience with the sacred. The sacred is everywhere within everything. So every moment is an invitation to deepen the connection within. The mystic learns through merging with life, through experiencing things firsthand, through learning about what's known and then diving deep into the unknown for the chance of intimate experiences. Mystics are the sacred explorers of the world, both inner and outer. Open heart and mind, they're willing to journey into the uncharted waters in order to truly live. If you receive this card, it's likely that you're being called to learn through direct experience, to dive in and explore things for yourself. Like the Sumerian goddess Inanna, journeying to the underworld to return completely transformed, the way of the mystic is not for the faint of heart, but is a way to truly live. Most learn through reading books and following processes. The way of the mystic is much deeper and more experimental. The feminine. It requires faith and courage. It demands that you disregard external maps and be led from within. And while every step of the journey may not be clearly marked, the way ahead always emerges, and the transformation cannot be replicated. Perhaps you're in an uncharted place in your life, or being called to embrace uncertainty. You're being called to the depths, and you return transformed. Healing water affirmation. I trust my path and choose to see the sacred everywhere within all things. I follow the intelligence that's within me. Yeah, it just feels like you really like, I feel like the high priestess kept showing itself and the three of cups kept showing itself is because like you have to know like you're so loved and you're so guided in this life. Like we wrote our soul contracts before we got here, so our souls know exactly where we're supposed to go and how we're supposed to be led, and it's just really trusting that. Okay, like so you're going through a deep transformation right now, like you're going through a whole awakening right now, and it's just really different from any, like if you've been on a spiritual journey for years and years, this is like totally different from anything you ever experienced. I feel like this is the moment that you've been waiting for. If you've been on your spiritual like healing journey for a long time, like this is the moment. You're exactly where you need to be, and it's just you trusting the divine, trusting God, trusting source, trusting yourself, trusting your higher self at this time. Look what flipped over. Protected. I'm going to keep it. You are safe and divinely guided. I'm going to keep that. Advice for the collective. Yeah, past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Unplug, work less, but will help strengthen your relationship. And then we have fate. This is a distant partnership. And then we have release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Yeah, I'm telling you. Once you really like unplug, release, like once you do that, once you decide to choose you, like you're gonna have a really like set Isis and Osiris, you're gonna have a very high level, high frequency soulmate, soul tribe, family come in. Okay? But right now you're about release and rebirth. Taking that time, like going into hermit mode. Advice for the collective. Advice. Gaia Gateway activation, learning, experiences, wisdom, transformation, earth, intelligence. Okay, so that's number 73. Sometimes it is not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you and with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have tendencies to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much more to offer too. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if you're currently related. Reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength, learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. That sounds like, to me, like touching some grass. Like, literally. Just connecting to earth, meditating on Mother Gaia. You might get some answers there as well. Advice for the collective. Okay, so we have health. I honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. All right, we have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. I have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Failure. I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. We have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yeah. Stay strong in this. Feel your feelings, be mindful to like, if you're like, empath and have deep empathy, just like make sure you put up those blocks. Look, change on the break. Like say your whole life is transforming. So just have gratitude for how far you've come, like even for the failures, because they helped you get to where you are. Okay, protect yourself, protect your energy. If you like have deep empathy and you feel other people's like energies a lot, okay, like just do what's genuinely best for you. But this is a time for balance, peace. No more worries. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Have exchanging gifts, number 27. The law of giving and receiving currency trade-offs, weighing the cost and determining value. But it's in a reverse, so I have to read the protection message. Be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it and then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation where you've always desired, but you know you will have to walk away from, or even fail at it because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though, because spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding onto a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. This The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Be aware of the need for both give and take. Give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, just be sure when you're in your Empress energy to not overgive, give, because we could get in the energy of giving and depleting ourselves. Make sure that the energies that you're giving to are also filling your cup up the way you feel theirs. That's what I was saying. If get into that 4 cups energy of feeling like you're being depleted, and there's opportunity where someone is going to match that energy for you, go ahead and take it and walk away from the others who are not matching you and your vibration and your energy and what you give. Advice for the collective. Advice. We have recovery. Have perfect timing. Success in the near future. We have don't stop and get more information. And then we have no with an exclamation point on the bottom. So if you had a yes or no question, Spirit is saying no. Spirit, they're telling me not to clarify. Like, they are saying you know the answer. I usually like to clarify those just to give you a little bit more clarity, but Spirit is saying you know. Affirmation of advice for the collective. Spirit, thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice for the collective. And if there's any crystals that were on the cards that stand out to you, if you own them or want to own them, or if any of the crystals I said earlier in the reading calls out to you, please do. Okay, so we have black tourmaline. I free myself from what no longer serves me. I rest in my deep connection to the earth. So Gaia is really important. Mother Earth is really important. Tiger's eye. I'm highly intuitive. I can see a solution to any circumstance and act confidently. Okay. On the bottom here, we have I am balanced in my mind, body, and soul. Everything around me is in perfect harmony. All right, collective. I hope that this reading helped. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of this reading. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a personal with me, all that information will be in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading. And also let me know if the audio is better. Okay? All right. See you guys next time.